Hello and welcome back to our channel. Today we are going to talk about a concept in functional programming called function currying. It's a powerful technique that can help you write modular and reusable code. So let's dive in. So before we start, let's understand what is function currying. So function currying basically is a technique in functional programming where you transform a function that takes multiple arguments into a series of functions that each takes a single argument. Here, the idea is to create a reusable function that can be easily composed together. Let's take an example of add function, right? Where we can pass where we can pass two arguments, and it will return the sum of those two arguments, right? So let's say sum, and this sum will take a and b, right? And then it will return a plus b, right? So this is a normal function. Okay. So this is a normal function, right, where we are passing arguments and it will just return us the sum, right? Now let's see the curried version of this. So curried function, so here is a curried function of this. So we'll pass sum of a, then b, and then it will return the a plus b, right? So we are passing the arguments separately here, one by one, right? So if I write a normal function, which is sum, and here I'll pass ab, right? So here it will return a plus b. Okay, so that is how we'll get the sum. So if I do console log sum, right, and I pass 10 2, let's see what we will get. We get 12, right? So our sum function is working fine, right? Now I'll show you the curried version of this function. Okay, so curried sum. So first we'll create a function, we'll give it a name, and we will pass one argument, which is a, right? Now we have passed one argument. Now what we have to do is we have to return another function which will take second argument, and in the same way we can return multiple functions, but in our case, let's say we are taking only two arguments. So now the inside function or the inner function will return the sum of both, right? So this is a curried function, and here let me show you the output also. If I comment this, so I'll pass sum, and then I'll pass same argument as the above, so it should return the same result also. I'll change the message also, sum with curried function, right? So we are getting 12, which is right, which is correct, right? Now imagine a function that can take n number of arguments together. So here comes the concept of infinite currying. So basically infinite currying is a technique where we create a function that can be called with any number of arguments. So let me say I can here pass like 1 2 3 3 4 5. So here there is no limit, like I can pass any number of arguments here, right? So to achieve this, scenario, we will have this infinite currying, right? So what is basically infinite currying? So infinite currying is a technique where we create a curried function that can be called with any number of arguments, not just a fixed number, right? We can pass n number of arguments to it. So how we can do this? So this can be done by using recursion. Okay, So let me create a function that can take n number of arguments, and this is also a most important question for interviews also. This is being asked in many interviews. So let's say first we'll create a sum. We'll create a sum here. I'll comment this one also. So now let's say I'll return another function which takes in b, right? And I'll console here again, and sum with infinite, correct, right? And so I have created a function sum, and then I have written a nested function into it. And this function here, we have to check like if we have b, right? So at that time we have to return a, or we have to return sum of a plus b, right? Otherwise we will return a only. So if we do not have any second argument, so we'll return a only, right? So we'll check this function with two arguments only first. So let's say what we will get. Let's see. So here after passing we have to call this also, right? So we got 12. If I pass here 3 also, 2 also, 15, then 2 again, and then 1 again. So let's see what we will get. It should return 20. Yes, we are getting 20. So 10, 2, 3, 15, and 5, it's 20, right? So now in this scenario with this function, so it's an infinite create function, and now in this way we can pass n number of arguments. There is no limit, right? So if I pass more arguments here, I can pass them also, see, and we'll get the result, right? So infinite currying is a powerful technique that can help you write more flexible and reusable code. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more great content. And if you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comment section below. We would love to hear from you.